Welcome in. Welcome to Auntie Chats and Tarot. I'm glad to have you. Thank you for joining me here. Let's get into this. I've got a lot of oracles going, 3 decks, and we'll confirm with tarot. I've got a tarot deck out here too. Here we go. Black obsidian. It's one of your favorite crystals. Let's see. What else do we have here? Helps you be freed, wild, something like that. I've got vacation here. You will be traveling soon with your significant other. Fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. You are the other person. Enlightenment, joy. Water sign here, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Health. Health issues could arise. Some sort of adventure on the horizon. We'll get more into the health part of this. Maybe that's the reason for the vacation. Expect to hear from them soon. They'll be back. Remember to take these messages only in a way that serves you, helps you to help yourself here. And thank you to all of you who have supported this channel. I really appreciate it. Gambling, problem with addiction or gambling, bad finances. Okay, is that who's coming back? Yes, is out here too. Good luck is on your side. A lot of good things to dive into. There's a distance maybe between you and someone here. But you're wanting to help bridge the gap, maybe with this vacation. Something about a birthmark on the nose. Something about the nose. Maybe a scar on the nose. Like on the tip of the nose. Left side. Their left side, the person's left side, something about the left side of the tip of the nose. Okay, maybe a prominent freckle there. Time to feed the hungry heart. That's about self-care. When the weavers call your heart. Yes, this is quickly becoming a love read. All right. Know that you're protected for and with the right person. Someone who's very loyal. Someone who's also very spiritual like you are. I see you praying for this person, or you have prayed for this person. Because I feel like there are a couple of other energies involved here too that you wouldn't want to have anything else to do with them. Only weavers know the time. Yeah. This is a nod to time is fluid. Don't worry about the timing of things. Remember to be independent in your relationships. Maybe this person coming back was a codependent relationship. I see that the King of Wands flies out here and the 3 of Pentacles in the reverse. Someone very charismatic. Did they leave you out of things, or did you not feel a part of their world, or is this the reverse of that, where people do regularly leave you out of things, or you feel that way, and this person brings you back in? Some sort of measuring stick this person has in the way of measuring these emotions. I think that's it. They bring you back into the fold because they can see what's happening. Let's talk about this vacation with a significant other. Ace of Cups in the reverse. Okay, this tells me that I think this is this person who they'll be back. They have mentioned something about a vacation with you. But you're holding back emotionally from this person, I feel like. Could be a water sign or a fire sign. Queen of Cups. This is that King of Wands energy too, like a fire sign, but very intuitive. I think they're instantly feeling they have feelings for you, but also they are sensing that certain games are being played around you, and they really combat that for you before maybe they even hit. Knight of Wands is out here now. They understand your background here with this person that you're avoiding. Maybe they know this person that's going to be back. Maybe they're aware of this person, or they somehow intuitively know this type of person that I feel like you don't want to have anything to do with. Yeah, they interrupt a lot. Here comes the sideways type of energy, and it's the King of Swords. I think this is your water sign. Somebody who's, they're kind of a know-it-all, but then also they do know quite a bit. But with you, I feel kind of a controlling energy here. Three of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, this fire sign is on it. You haven't told them anything, and they already seem to intuitively know about you and this person and your background, and they are of the opinion, think bigger. You should have, and you should, moving forward, always think bigger. They think bigger of you, okay, than you may realize. Okay, let's go here with the water sign, get some more info. Knight of Swords. So water sign, I think, is the one that's maybe moving real quickly, and they're the person that is back all of a sudden with some sort of vacation dangling carrot. I feel like they also have a gambling problem. You've been asking the question, are things going to change? Are things going to start to go in my way? Is there good fortune? Maybe you haven't used that term, but it's like a sense of, when does my fortune change here? The answer is yes, and now. And I feel like this King of Wands has something to do with that, okay? Kind of intricately woven, and maybe they've placed themselves in a way where they're intricately woven, because I feel like they try and place themselves in areas that help you. Five of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. It's been a long time coming out of either not feeling well or feeling despair, feeling alone. But I feel like this King of Wands is someone you can count on. They may be flashy. You're wondering, Emperor in the reverse, if they are, more of the same, like someone who's just, has, it's like a smoke and mirror energy. They have a good outer appearance and style, but the inner is not reflective of that. It's being on stage, like some sort of act, wearing a mask, taking advantage of their position. I feel like this is definitely someone you're trying to avoid, someone from your past who is back, offering a vacation of sorts or something similar that's big and tantalizing, something you've always wanted. Yeah, I feel like they're used to getting what they want. They're very thick-skinned, like nothing bothers them, insults and bounce right off of them. They're very narcissistic energy here, and they are energy that abuses their power. In fact, they may just want you just because you turned away from this, okay? But not sincerely want you. And you're well aware of this. There's no sincerity here, so you're well aware of this. What's the health issue here? Has your luck changed from that type of an insincere person who maybe you put a lot of trust and faith in, and it led nowhere, and was very unreciprocal as far as anything that they gave back? They took a lot, but they didn't give back. Is your luck changing to something that you can count on? The answer is yes. Yeah. The Magician in the reverse is the health. Something about self-sabotaging, being with people like this, was more like something you felt like you deserved? No. a self-sabotaging energy here. Definitely affected your health. Slowed up the energy. 8 of Wands in the reverse. You know, like took away your natural bubbly outgoing. Yeah, had you worried a lot of here. Now they're back with something they think you can't resist. I feel like Spirit's saying resist it, because better is, you know, there's better fated for you with the Wheel of Fortune here and the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, better fated for you here. Remembering how little they put in. Do they also have a gambling problem? You may not know about it. I'm hearing that their giving was inconsistent. That had something to do with a gambling problem. Yeah. Or maybe they got you involved in somehow gambling too, or gambling their money, because I see you healing from this. Or they were always thinking that the next big break, the next big win was going to be it, or very emotional this time with them. Emotional roller coaster energy. And you're just trying to say, look, I want to heal from this. I want to even this out. I want to balance again. And here they come, because they can maybe sense that you are no longer interested and you're getting healthy again. Maybe you were trauma bonding. They can feel this energy pull away. Maybe you're very intuitive also, and you could help them with the gambling. In that regard, 7 of Wands out here now. They thought you were a muse or a good luck charm. They were, they got to a point where I think you had to they were very obsessed, and you had to really be boundary oriented here. Defend yourself. Obsessive and maybe even accusatory. There's something here about having to defend yourself with this energy. But now the Weavers call your heart. This is a new love interest. Okay. This is that King of Wands energy. Helping you with new good mojo. Yeah, helping with your 9 of Cups. Those big wishes of yours. How you want to see your life unfold. And it doesn't have to do with 5 of Swords. Someone competitive, 4 of Cups, both in the reverse. Someone who didn't want you to be seen by anybody else. But, you know, did they sincerely care about you? I feel like no. But they didn't want anybody else to have you either, type energy. What's the Weavers? Knowing the time. Spirit. Weavers. I'm drawn again to remember, luck is on your side now. The question is, yes, your luck changes. The wheel turns here. Don't lose faith. Right now, it's changing. The 4 of Pentacles here on don't worry about the time. Here, it's something about worried about the time that it's taken to build up your finances or build your foundation. Or maybe you're like, where is my foundation now? You know, I've helped other people make money, or I've made my life about other people. How do I build my finances now? Is it too late? Remember, that wheel turns for you. Nothing is too late. Good fortune is on your side. The wheel turns financially for you and romantically for you, I feel like. Yeah, fire sign brings you strength. That's that King of Wands energy we saw. This is good for your health. Also, do some self-care here. The Hangman, do a lot of self-reflection here, quiet time. The Sun, that's where your happiness lies here. In enlightenment, reflection, reflective energy here about your life. And the strength that this King of Wands brings in. Let's find out. Yeah, but you're getting over something, and a reminder to treat yourself better, and a lot of self-care. A lot of self-care. Something good comes out of this past relationship, though. The lessons learned. Something good is brewing, baking in the oven. Smells good. About ready for the timer to go off here. Let's ask about this King of Wands. I feel like this person is very involved in that happiness and this change up in your life. I don't know where that card went. One moment while I search for the card. Okay, this person, this King of Wands, may not want you to be aware of them just yet. I mean, you are, but they may not be aware, want you to be aware of their feelings. With the Page of Swords here, I feel like they are very outspoken. They are very gregarious. They are very straightforward with their words, precocious, this type of energy here. I feel like you know of them, but you don't know how much they care for you. And like I said earlier, how much they've kind of navigated the water so that they're easier for you. Maybe in a workspace too. But now, how do they transition into kind of a... They've made things good in the workplace. But how to transition into how they feel more about you. Seven of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, I feel like they're just coming recently to terms with their feelings for you. What do we need to know, Spirit, about the King of Wands? The Eight of Swords in the reverse. They know you've been held back before in love. That's why they're hesitating a little bit. And also, they've just come to their own realizations here about how much you mean to them. Beyond, I feel like, a work kind of environment. Or working on some sort of project together. Maybe with the community. Okay, you've got the Ten of Cups here and Judgment. But they really see a lot of potential here and feel like you're the one. And that's just come to them. Like in a ray of light, a bolt of lightning, something like that. Or this is how you might be feeling about them. They think you're the real deal because you are. Yes, the Empress. Abundance. New beginnings, your harvest coming in here, your happiness. Putting that crown on your head. This has a lot to do with your own self-worth, okay? And knowing it. I think you've come to terms with that as well. You've come to terms with your self-worth at the same time they've come to terms with, oh, I feel heavy-duty feelings for this person. That could be the timing that the Weavers know. Some sort of specific timing there. Hits you both at the same time. Different realizations. Nine of Wands, Ten of Swords. Yeah, recovering. A lot of recovery energy here for you. They help you to recover. Like I said, behind the scenes, you may not know how much they've been involved here. Making things a little bit easier for you, or a lot easier for you. But coming out of survival mode into that yes energy of the wheel turns and luck is on your side now, yeah. Remember, also, interwoven message is no codependency. Being independent, even in a relationship that you feel very close to that person. Just always remain, independent as well. You have learned your lesson about codependency here. The Moon. They are very intuitive. We talked about that. Fascinating, this person. Bringing a lot of enlightenment and happiness towards you. Okay, I hear again something different. They are very enlightened. They will bring a lot of happiness towards you. They have been very enlightened by you, and they will in turn bring a lot of happiness your way. grab another Oracle deck message. I like this. This is talking to somebody who has been asking recently, does this energy change up? Is something else coming towards me that's going to be positive and life-affirming and life-changing? Cleaning house. Because every day seems to be the same, and it's a struggle. And I'm left out of things on purpose. And I'm picking people that are not leading to happiness, but they're leading to more burdens. Or I have picked this style of person, and I know I no longer want that. But maybe there was an attraction there because it was at least exciting, and you feel like you're quickly bored. But I feel like you're dealing okay with the boredom, even though it's tough because you don't want this person or anything like that person. That was maybe with a gambling problem and very inauthentic. Okay, heal the ouch in moonlight. Yeah, you don't see this person who is actually quite dynamic, fun, and will absolutely not be boring, that's helping along the way. Maybe an acquaintance, maybe a friend, but feeling more for you than that, has the capability to really help you heal, and is doing a lot behind the scenes to make sure your path is more healed. And you don't know that, and also you may be at this stage, because you don't know them too well, underestimating how very intuitive they are to your story, where they wouldn't necessarily know your story, but somehow they do. Maybe it's a story they've lived, and they can just instantly recognize it in you or have an inkling about it. Very intuitive person. But what you don't know is they have a lot more feelings for you. Yeah, something about the measurement of this. Yeah, protective energy. If the dogs come circling around, very protective of you. You don't see that part. You haven't seen what they've done behind the scenes, but they really see that you've been given kind of a raw deal, a raw shake, and they see the pearl, the diamond within, that they are helping to polish up or get to the forefront or help with your self-esteem, something like that. Very exciting energy here. Let's grab a charm. Birds, messages. They are sending you messages, will be sending you messages. I don't feel like it's, I feel like it's an actual message, tangible, in an envelope, maybe, email, text, something like that. I think it's going to be a little bit more romantic in nature, like something over a dinner that's handed to you, that's some sort of message about their feelings, maybe, or proof of how they've helped you. Now, they're not doing this to get a pat on the back. It's just to show you, as I split the deck, their desire to really be a part of your life, and how much they do care for you, trying to bring you out of some dark times, some stormy times, into enlightenment and where your passions lie. Career-wise, as well as, being in kind of a rocky road with other people romantically, one person in particular. A lot of lies, that you walked away from. Yeah. The sky's the limit type energy now. And balancing. And we said you wanted to find the balance here. I think you're finding it. They're helping you. They become more intricate in your life. I like this King of Wands. I'm liking the energy here in this read. That is your message. Please do like, share, subscribe, comment. It helps the channel to grow. Until next time, let's remember who we are, and let's remember our self-worth. Thanks for joining me.